Oh, finally a movie review. Alright, just saw Sonic the Hedgehog. I know it's late, my kid wanted to see it and it was made a family event. Now! Fan of the game, played the first game along with Sonic and Knuckles, which I thought Tails and Knuckles were like the cheat code characters of the game, flying up and climbing up walls to get to unapproachable areas that was difficult for Sonic to get anyways. It wasn't as bad as I was expecting. A recycled story. I'm a sucker for fish out of water types. If done right, they did a pretty well job with it. Didn't feel like that aspect was shoved in our faces, which I appreciated. Sonic had the potential of having a very annoying personality, but they didn't go overboard. I like that! I like the fact that he was active. He humors himself. His character doesn't seem to get in that place of boredom. In the game, if you don't move, he gets mad at you. I like that about Sonic here. Another thing I loved Sonic was breakdancing in one scene. This was one of the reasons Sonic is one of my top old school game characters. A bit of background fact of Sonic. Sonic loved to breakdance. Love that! Character design would have been a huge distraction. Change is a heck of a lot better, except that the last minute changes does show. The CGI is definitely noticeable on close-ups, mainly the mouth area, and it took me out of it just a bit. At one point I was nervous about where the humor would shift when Sonic passed some gases. I was like, oh no, they're going Farrelly Brothers fartatory. No! They didn't. Woo! They had two Quicksilver scenes where Sonic just stops time and can move around freely. Yeah, it was cool, but at least the Quicksilver scenes had a bit of movement, but I guess Sonic is way too fast to not dodge a trank dart. Talking about one of those bar scenes, you know, which was in the sheriff's town? The sheriff? Hey brother, you want this badge? Oh! That's what I thought. At the end, he flashes it with his picture and info, which I guess the tallest skyscraper security didn't get the widespread news of a local terrorist. She questions the badge a bit, which shows us that she was carefully analyzing the badge. Someone fire that woman! Man was wanted, but wasn't really. He was a free wanted man. The beginning of the scene where they're in San Francisco, he leaves the group in a flash and comes back saying, oh, there's security and locks and whatnot. Sonic being held back by locks. There was also a moment where the girlfriend was like, whoa! What the heck was that? An alien? A blue alien? Then accepts it quickly. If that was me, I would have been like, what did you say? This Harry Smurf is just so hairy. All in all, the movie felt a little more towards children, but it's enjoyable for everybody. Actors weren't bad. Jim Carrey always performs. Hopefully Sonic would look more realistic now that the character design is on lock. Tails at the end, great. I was kind of hoping for Knuckles, but yeah, I would say this movie is a 6 out of 10. Peace out, guys!